hostilities. Weapons hot. Push the package to the delivery zone.
Targeting enemy objective.
Excellent teamwork.
I think that Ubisoft has such a rich portfolio of games. And so when you look at them, I feel like there's inspiration to be found in every single one. And so the way we've pulled them in, I think, I kind of call it our love letter to Ubisoft in XDefiat, because if you want to, when I play first person shooters, I'm typically a healer in other games as well. And so, my main is Libertad. I go to Libertad for almost every one of my faction picks, and it feels true to who Libertad are and what that faction is and what they mean. When you look at Echelon, especially coming from Splinter Cell, that really gives way for us to be able to lean into that spy, that sneaky. When you use the digital ghillie suit, you go invisible, you sneak around the map, and in that way, you kind of get that fantasy that you're looking for when you're playing Splinter Cell. Whereas if you're a cleaner from the Division, they're a DPS class. They're the same. Echelon's also a DPS class, but the way that they're played is so different. As a cleaner, we give you a flamethrower, we give you a fire drone, and then also if you want to run into a point and just leave a trail of fire behind you, like that is a really exciting moment that you're going to be able to get from playing all of these different factions. And not only that, but not even just how we're inspired by the factions and using Ubisoft IPs, but then if you look at our maps, hopefully you got a chance to play.
Yeah.
When you look at our maps, like you're in New York, you're in Times Square with Escort and our Zone Control, which are some of our linear type game modes. And then you can go into Libertad with the Pueblito map that we have that represents Libertad. It's an arena style map, and that really speaks to that 6v6 arena shooter gameplay with domination or occupy. And so you're then inspired by the environment. And so there's a lot of when we're looking at how we can use Ubisoft in one place, I think that XDefiat brings all of those stories and all of those components together in a really fun and exciting way, while still paying homage to who they are individually. No, I mean, I think that we collaborated with the team with the teams that these games kind of came from, and so I think in that way it was how we stayed really true to everybody. And all of the different games that we're representing in our game. And so I wouldn't say it was necessarily difficult. I think it was a practice in creativity. So for closed beta, when we're looking towards closed beta, we'll have our cleaners available from the Division. We'll have Libertad from Far Cry, Phantoms from Ghost Recon, Echelon from Splinter Cell, and DedSec from Watch Dogs. And so those are kind of the factions that you can look forward to. But again, even if you're looking at outside of the factions, if you're looking at for any nod to Ubisoft IPs, I think even our maps speak a lot to what we're going to be offering. Our whole team are huge first-person shooter fans, and I think there are really great first-person shooters out there. But we just want to make something that players have fun with, that we have fun with, and that's something where player feedback is so important to us. It's something where we want to be able to listen to our community, know what they want to see, and give that to them in this game. And so that's what I think hopefully our future looks like.